George, and here we are going to have our players,
Die.
our team genius, run through a large battle. If all of you will remember from last week where you left off, you were embroiled in what was it? A court case that was basically fake charges against Zilvra due to a uh, wild magic surge she had had on her. And after Lilia getting tossed out of the courthouse and Adria having to take over being legal counsel rather than having Al do it, Lilia found that they all discovered that there were Driders watching. And Zilvra recognized the face of one of the Driders as her brother. Well, during the ensuing fight that nearly destroyed the courthouse, they killed two of the Driders, and the third one got away. And they were told that basically that they should go and help the army who's outside the gates with their mission, because it'll make it much easier for them to travel across the entirety of the Zhang Empire in order to get to the capital. It'll take out a good 2 to 4 weeks of travel, and they're on a tight schedule.
Plus any shenanigans.
Yes, plus it would help prevent any more shenanigans. Where we left off last time, they had joined the army that had been camped out in front of the city of Zen, and they were tasked with guarding some of the mages when they go to close down the portal to the abyss. Now, after a few days of travel, they came across a seething horde of the abyss. Thousands upon thousands of dretches, zombies, and skeletons, all milling about, with some larger enemies in there. Now, the way we're going to do this, as I don't want you to have to fight your way through this in a Diablo-style beat-em-up.
I don't think any of us are anywhere near equipped for that anyways.
What I am going to do is basically, this is a bit more cinematic style. So you will have 3 encounters during this battle. These could be tipping points one way or the other for the whole battle.
It's fine. I'm sure
everything is
fine.
Okay. Everything is all right. Cue the fire.
If we survive this, we can get a shit ton of XP.
We're leveling. We better be leveling after this.
Tenebrae, what this means is that the Kitsune, Zilvra, is out of jail. No one at this point is in jail. And they're all, as a way of, hey, we're showing you how much we actually aren't bad people helping this army. Now, as we start up, the battle has begun. The enormous army of terracotta warriors, backed by the smaller portion of human soldiers, have started marching forward and releasing a hail of light crossbow shots all the way down in front of them. Now, as you can see, waves upon waves of the enemy falling before them. However, half of them stand back up and continue to charge forward. As the enemy gets closer and closer, you can see that there are mages who have specialized in war magic and mass buffing, who are suddenly casting spells. In one moment, Now, does anyone have any spells they wish to cast beforehand? Zilvra, I know that you always say you have mage armor.
Yep. I'm just double checking anything else I can use. I think
Does anyone have, say, a spell, say a concentration spell or a non-concentration spell with a long duration that they wish to use at this time?
Most of mine are like a minute cast, like a minute duration. Aside from
I want to cast wall of water around, like at least around the mages, and if I can do it around the three of us as well.
The wall of water isn't that stationary?
Yeah. Are they moving?
Yes, you and the mages. The
We're
whole
advancing.
thing is, your army is the assaulting army. You are attempting to break through and get to the portal to shut it down. Now, when you get to the portal, you may be able to cast this spell around the mages and yourselves. But until you get there, if you cast it here, you'd be stuck here. Good, from what you can tell, about 3/4 of a kilometer away from the portal.
Okay, and that won't work because they need to touch.
Yeah, we don't want
They
that.
need to get. They don't necessarily need to touch it. You just know that they need to get close to it.
We should wait
and
till
that-
we get there, and then we can set
Okay.
up.
Mhm.
As none of
wait,
you
then.
have any other spells that you wish to cast right before the battle, a deafening crash is heard as the two armies meet. However, the battlefield is. There's one thing that's missing from this battlefield, and that's the sound of screams and pain. The demons, as they're fighting, don't scream out in pain when they're hit, nor do the skeletons, the zombies, or the terracotta warriors. All you hear is the clash of weapons, the dull thunk as it hits bone, flesh, or the higher chunk as something hits dense ceramic. But the one thing missing from all this is the sound of mortal suffering. However, as the battle progresses, what your army is attempting to do is to wedge its way in and through to surround the gate. As it starts to wedge its way through and the human fighters make their way near the front, the wizards start pushing their way closer to the front with you guys. As you get there, you see that the tip of the actual charge is being met by 7 large figures who are charging forward and crashing through the terracotta warriors. The wizards around you, one of them looks at you. We must go. We cannot have them delay us. As they rush forward, you are dragged along with them. What you see are six minotaurs, all that's left of them skeletal remains, standing roughly 10 feet tall each one wielding a large 2-handed cleaver that looks to be about 12 feet long,
Jesus.
charging through. Behind them, where is the page for that? It's you see, no, it's not that one or that. Oh, definitely not that one. Where are you? You see what looks like a bird with 4 limbs. 2 of them stretching forward and grasping taloned hands. The other 2 bird-like legs. Huge black wings come off it, and its beak is filled with teeth. It's pointing and directing these minotaurs. Everyone, I want you to roll for initiative as you confront these 6 skeletal minotaurs and the 1 Vrock.
All right, initiative. Yeet. That's a good roll.
24.
21.
Hold on. We're going to do this a bit differently. I have been watching Critical Role, and I have a way that they do it that's
You're
just a
mercenary.
lot easier. Hold on. Okay, so who has 20 to 25?
Yeah,
Here.
Give me the number.
Oh, 21.
24.
Okay. So Lilia is 24. Zilver is 21. So those guys, that's 12. Ooh, what do you have, my feathered friend?
Wings, I
Okay.
assume, and feathers.
Rock is a Al. Ooh, sweet. Yeah, I've got a lot of people to roll for.
Yeah, you do.
Mhm.
Okay. So I'm gonna put that down as Sheba. Mage. Okay. So 15 to 20.
No.
Okay. 10 to 14.
No.
Okay. 6 to 10.
Yeah.
Yay!
What do you have?
8.
8. Okay.
8. Mhm.
Okay. Well, you are not the last person. You are the third to last.
I'm proud of you. You aren't dead last.
Okay. So, Lilia, you've been swept forward by the mages that you're protecting. They've been pushing forward to meet these creatures. You are the first one to go just as these skeletal minotaurs crash their way through the line of terracotta warriors in front of you. You are currently standing about 50 feet back.
50 feet back. Am I in front of the wizards?
You're all in a tangled group. Where do you want to be? They're 50 feet away from the group.
Well, that rules that out.
Rules what out?
Suddenly, because I was a radius of 15 feet.
No, 50 is in 50.
I know, but has a range of 15, so it's too far away.
You do have stuff called legs.
Yeah, but even though I can't get close enough, they'll get me 20 feet away.
And there is also something called waiting.
Let's see, what can I do? What can I do? What can I do?
Oh, that one already had a place in there. Never mind. Adria, you're second to last. I put someone in the initiative order twice.
Aw, poor.
You-
At least you're not dead last.
No, the wizards are.
Of course. Hey,
I
honestly, do you know what though? I want the wizards to be last so that. Granted,
How far away is the winged creature thing?
That's just behind them, so it's 60 feet away. You have this line of 6 skeletal minotaurs right in front of you. And right behind them is the winged creature.
Well, you know what I can do with that? I can cast Dissonant Whispers on it.
oh Jesus.
On the creature?
Yes.
Which
Okay.
one?
Okay, so that is going to be a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, with a DC of 16.
It passes.
Okay, but it's still... it takes half damage and doesn't have to move, so...
Yeah.
I'll still take damage.
Okay.
I only rolled 7, so that's, 3 points.
Okay, so that's 3 points of damage. Oh, I need a better way to hold this. Okay. 3 points of damage. Okay. Next one to go out of this. Do you have a move you want to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna move up. Let's say 15 feet up.
Okay, so you're going to move 15 feet up, so you are now 35 feet away from the Minotaurs.
Yes.
Zilvra,
nuts.
it's your turn.
So, how far away is the your feathered friend?
as I said,
60.
60 feet
60
from
feet.
the group.
All right, I will firebolt it.
Okay. Firebolt. Make an attack roll.
18 on the die. 18, 19, 20, 21.
That's going to hit.
All right. And that'll do 2d10s.
Okay, and that's fire damage.
Wee wee.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a good one, too. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 points of damage.
That's going to be 7 points of
It
damage.
resists fire, really?
Yes.
Fuck you.
I actually didn't look that up beforehand. I swear.
I don't believe you.
The next one to go is Al. He is going to charge forward and attack one of the skeletal minotaurs. So let's give him natural 20. He is able to move forward. Yeah. Natural 20 on the one attack he gets to make. So that's
Oh, I just realized I have a really good spell for this still.
2, so 5, 7. What are you immune to? Okay, actually you're immune to that, so
What is he immune
that's
to?
8, so 15,
Poison.
19, and then 3d6, 28, 32 points of damage to one of them.
Damn. I'm now really worried that I am literally going to be useless for damage in this.
Okay. So yeah. So yes, he is raging. And okay. Yeah, Al's raging goes forward. Now the creature, that winged creature, gets to move. Now it realizes that it's being targeted, but it also realizes that it's not being targeted very effectively.
Rude.
It doesn't notice the tiny skull attacking the Minotaur because it's a tiny skull. So it's going to fly over to the person who decided to run out in front, Lilia,
Fuck!
Rip.
and it is
Literally.
going to attack. It gets 2 attacks, one with its beak and one with its talons. So it's going to fly in, and it's going to rake at you with its talons. What is your armor class?
16.
That is going to hit, and it is going to miss with its beak. So it's only going to just fly over you and rake you with your talons with its talons for. That is 15 points of slashing damage.
Not the face! Huh?
It catches as it goes over, dragging its claws down. It doesn't hit you in the face; it hits you in the chest.
Ah! Not
Oh, right
there
over
either.
here. Right over
Oh, my
here.
boobs.
No, your boobs are down here. It hit you in the shoulder more.
It hits you in the shoulder. Ow, my boobs! They're not sagging that much, nor are you upside down, so you're good.
So the next one to go is Sheba. He's actually going to take a shot at this thing as it flies. As it flies just over you, Lilia. That is going to be a hit, and his second shot misses. So that's going to be 6, 7, 8. And I'm actually going to count guns this way, so that's 8 points of damage that he deals to it with his shots. Next one to go, the line of 6 crazies.
Wait. Do I get any attack of opportunity?
No,
It has fly.
you
Damn
don't.
it.
When I say that it flies over you, it's still technically in your threaten range. It hasn't left. It just flew over you and hit you.
That's some bullshit right there.
Yeah, it didn't fly and run. So the Minotaur skeleton that Al is fighting is going to try and attack him with his great axe. That misses. The two skeletons on either side are going to attack Al as well. That's a hit. That is a hit. Oh, whew.
Oh lord.
Oh god.
I'm so glad Al has resistance to this damage. That's a 16, so that's 8 plus 6 for a total of 14 damage to Al. Ow. And the other 3 are going to charge forward. They're going to ignore Lilia, and they're going to charge the people who are in the rest of the group.
Now do I get an attack of opportunity?
As one passes by you, yes, you do get an attack of opportunity. What weapon are you using?
Probably my rapier.
Okay. Stab the bones with your tiny, thin sword.
Also, the image I'm getting is like, what's gonna happen is Lilia tries to run through, or Lilia does this, the thing stops, turns, just poof, just drops it on her.
I thought I got a 7, but it's a 17, so that's
17 on the die, that hits.
alright, so that's 1d. So 10 points of damage.
Okay, 10 points of damage.
Of pokey damage.
It's still going to just charge straight through. One is going to attack Zilvra. One will attack. Actually, let me just randomize this so it's even. 1 to 2 Zilvra, 3 to 4 Adria, 5 to 6 Sheba.
Sheba.
One's attacking Adria. Oh, there are 3 of them. One's attacking each of you.
Oh, god damn it.
So, okay, we'll start with the one that is going to attack Sheba. I'll have that one be the one that that Lilia hit. So it's going to attempt to gore him. Oh, that fell off. That's a 6, 12. That is going to miss him. This thing charges forward, lowers its horns, and at the last moment as he's reloading, Sheba just dives to the side into the dirt. The one against Adria, it's going to lower its horns, and it's just going to hold its axe under it to try and give it some extra oomph as it charges at you. What is your armor class?
19.
19. Its horns swing up, and you're just able to get out of the way. It clips the edge of your armor, but bounces right off. And Zilvra, what is your armor class?
16.
16. This thing comes in and raises up, lower, and just thrusts its head at the ground to hit you.
Is it a 20?
Nat 20.
I knew it. I'm sitting here and I'm like, it's gonna nat 20 me. It's going to nat 20
Okay,
me.
I'm going to need you to make me a strength saving throw.
Oh, I'm good at
As
these.
well.
I'm gonna just go kill myself right now. That was a nat 1.
Nat 1.
Literally.
Okay. Hold on. That's 6. You know what? I'm actually, yeah, because this is it. So 6. You're lucky I didn't use average damage. So 6, 10, 17, 24, 26. You take 30 points of damage as this thing crushes you to the ground, and then it whips its head sideways, tossing you 10 feet backwards.
So Zilver's almost dead.
Oh no.
This thing just stomped you into the ground.
He just ragdolled the shit out of Zilvra.
And that's it for their turn.
That's it. Just a little bit of damage, right?
Adria, it's your turn. Zilvra just got tossed and trampled into the earth right next to you, but you also have a Minotaur right in front of you who just tried and failed to hit you. And right on the other side of you, Sheba's dove into the dirt to avoid a third Minotaur.
Ow.
I want to try and hit the Minotaur that tried to attack me with the Ghost Blade and the Hobsicle.
Okay. So make your attack rolls.
21 with the Ghost Blade.
Okay, that is going to hit. Roll for damage.
She hit.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm actually as surprised as
I
you
do
are.
it occasionally.
Occasionally she hits somebody.
Yeah.
Love you.
4 force.
Okay, and you're remembering to roll 2d4 and 2d8?
Yeah.
Okay.
And 10 psychic.
Okay, and... Okay. And make your attack with the Harvest Sickle.
I swear.
I just looked at how many hit points you have left, Zilva.
Yeah. Yeah, Zilvra's hurt. Quite a bit. I went from 45 to 15 in one attack.
Yeah, that was an opening salvo if there ever was one.
Now, granted, it literally critted and I crit failed on the saving throw.
I should have actually had it toss you, have you stuck on its horns.
I wouldn't have been surprised. I'm surprised you just go, Zilvra, do you have any second character sheet ready? And my answer is yes, I do have multiple
What
character
did you roll,
sheets.
Adria?
Oh yeah, I forgot to do
A
the shot
3.
class.
You rolled a 3 on the die?
Mm-hmm.
Well, remember to add your
No, a
strength.
1.
Oh, you rolled a natural 1?
It was a 1. Yeah, and then I added the 2.
You roll a natural 1.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Roll the attack die again.
Oh god. This is where she turns and stabs Zilvra, and Zilvra dies.
No. Don't
wait,
worry, Zilvra.
I'm out of range.
Zilvra, you're behind her, not in front of her. What'd you roll, Adria?
I'm still rolling. Hold on.
Okay, and remember to add your attack bonuses.
Just making sure my bottle of alcohol is ready for when Zilvra dies.
I swear if it's Shiva.
What'd you roll?
A 4.
Oh god.
You rolled a 4 on the die?
No,
Oh, you
2.
rolled a d20.
No, he said damage.
No, roll your attack die again. Because
yeah,
you
and it's a D4.
No, your attack die, the
To
D20,
hit.
to make the attack.
Oh, okay.
Roll your to hit again, not the damage
Or
dice.
I guess in this case it's your to miss.
Now I get high.
What'd you roll?
18.
18.
18.
Okay, now you're going to have to roll your damage for this. However, the target is immune to poison, so you don't have to worry about that. As you swing with
Poor
your
Sheba.
sickle at this, the sickle slips from your hand and goes flying forward, and improbably soars through the air to the maximum range you think you could actually toss something, and it smacks Al in the back. So roll for damage on Al, but remember,
Our Heavy's a
Remember-
spy.
Why is it always
He-
Al?
He's immune to poison, so just roll the weapon damage plus your strength bonus plus the +2 damage that it gives you.
Our enemy, our Heavy is a spy. Ader. Or George. Jesus.
Why is it always Al?
I mean, he's the one who could probably take it, so. I mean,
It's a 6.
6 total with all the bonuses?
Yeah.
Okay, and because this is magical, he takes the full 6.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, Al.
You shout that across the battlefield as you kind of like frisbee throw this sickle. It spins, hits Al in the back, and he's just like, wait, what?
I was gonna say, I mean, I feel like,
Why is it always Al?
I feel like Adria couldn't have thrown that if she tried.
No.
No, because it was such a botch, it flew just so beautifully. So, okay, there are 3 wizards who are going to be performing the ritual. It's their turn to act. The first one is going to run over to the downed Zilva and will cast a 2nd level cure wounds. You're going to heal. That is going to be 13 hit points.
Oh, thank God. They
Uh,
almost effectively double my HP I had.
And the other 2 are just going to stick to cantrips while attacking. And they're both going to shoot off. That's why I used dice and not dice roller. They're both going at the Minotaur attacking Adria. They're both going to shoot fire bolts. Oops, dropped that one. Don't know what it was. My fucking god. Oh, good. Adria. So, 2 bolts of fire shoot at this hulking minotaur. One of them goes soaring up high in the air, as they didn't expect these things to actually reach them this round. The other one glances off of your pauldron, Adria. So you nearly got hit by a firebolt. Lilia.
Gosh.
Lilia, it's your turn.
Yeah.
So you currently have a Vrock in front, just above you, just flailing at you with its claws and its beak.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast that second.
Okay,
I will cry.
point blank Eldritch Blast. This thing's flying above you, you just finger gun it. Okay, make your attack rolls.
That's a dirty 20
Oh, definitely a dirty 20.
and let's see, 27.
Okay, so both of those are going to hit. Roll for damage. Oh, yes. He is resistant
I was
to
gonna say-
all bludgeoning, piercing, and
Yeah, not just magical.
slashing.
I just
So
wanted
I
to,
will heal those 3.
I wanted to ensure that just because I'm like I thought it was all because that'd be really lame at late game.
Yes, it would
Okay.
be. When everything but the tar
damage.
8 total from both of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
But Penny's not playing nicely with me tonight.
So-
I'm gonna switch that one
I mean,
out.
at least
two
you didn't
B-
almost die in the first turn.
So 2 beams of purplish light come out, and you just see it hits the thing. It glances the thing, and a few feathers fall off. They look like they were molting, anyways. Zilva, you've just been tossed 10 feet. You hit the ground and came to a skidding stop. One of the mages came over, laid his hand on you, and you're feeling a little bit better. But now, as you stand up, as you look over, you see that there are 3 of these skeletal minotaurs surrounding Adria.
All right, Zilvra will. So she'll use extended spell haste on herself.
Okay.
She pissed,
Yes.
which means I have now +2 for my AC.
Yep,
Hell yeah.
plus 2 AC. You've got extra move, and you can make 1 extra attack per round. However, you do not get any.
I don't
You do
get
not
two
get a
extra.
full attack action,
I don't
nor
get
do you
double
get your
attacks.
offhand.
I don't get double attack anyways, so I'll just make 2 attacks. This also means though I can make an attack roll this turn. So Zilver will.
Wait, is haste a bonus action?
Haste is a regular action.
Yes, it does give you that second action.
Yes. So I
Okay.
get 2 attack actions and then that kind of thing. So she'll
Yep.
draw. Well, assume she already had her dagger in her one hand.
Yes, you're in the middle of a battle. Everyone has weapons drawn.
Yeah, and she'll also draw one of the. She'll draw one of her short swords,
Okay.
and
So-
she will charge at one of the Minotaur that gored her,
Okay, the Minotaur that gored her.
and so she will take her action and her bonus action. So
Okay.
to do 2 attacks. The first one will be the static dagger.
And that will also be a sneak attack if it because you have an ally within 5 feet who it's concentrating on.
Oh, karma
You
is
rolled in that 20.
fucking sweet. It is a
So-
natural 20.
The one that gored you and tossed you, you look at it, you don't even register that Adria is under attack. You just see, fuck this bastard.
And
You charge forward, and with the static dagger against this hulking minotaur, you stab it right in the huge thigh bone, and a burst of electricity courses through its bony body as you just hit its knee. Roll
no.
for the damage.
1 sec, I have to get all the dice in order for this. There is a lot of dice. I actually have to grab 2 more D4s from my other kits because there are so many dice involved in rolling for this. Actually, I do not have enough D6s to roll for all of the damage.
Okay, so yeah, it's 2d4 for the dagger,
Yes.
2d12 for the lightning,
Yes.
and how many d6s?
2d6 for the short sword and 2d6 for the sneak
Oh, no.
attack.
The short sword didn't hit. That's a different attack.
Sorry, yeah, I forgot about. Okay, perfect. Well, I have a handful of dice here. That's all of I need for that. In 1 sec, I'm just going to. Those are the dice I had to roll just now. All right, so 1, 6, 10, 12, 18, 19, 20, 23, 45, 46, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35 points of damage.
Okay, you stab this thing in the knee, and you see the bones in its leg fracture. This thing starts hobbling, and it thrusts its great axe into the ground to kind of hold it up. It's still standing, but you can see its leg looks to be a ruin.
Offhand attack with my short sword. That is a 22.
That's going to hit, so just a plain
D6.
1d6 for damage.
Oh, wait, no, don't use that die. Use my metal die, because that's a silver die. 6 damage. Fuck you.
Okay, so just to follow up, you smack that leg again, you see bone chips fly off. You can actually see the marrow, or the long rotted away marrow, the center of the femur
Good.
of this thing. The next one to go is Al. He is going to start making ham of these things.
I mean, I think I did that good.
First attack, he is attacking recklessly. And yeah, he can attack recklessly, which means that his first attack is with advantage, but all attacks against him this turn have advantage. That's a 7. That's going to hit for so many d6s of damage. Oh my god. That's 9 plus 11, 20. 25. And then just 3 more. Oh, come on. 26, 27, 28 points of damage. He's actually going to destroy that one. And he's going to attack this. Use his second attack, is going to hit. Physical and acid. Seriously. 6, 7, 17. 21 points of damage to the second one. So he's just in a burst of radiant light filled with the hissing of acid and the chill snap of cold, he reaches into the center of one of these minotaurs and just rips its spine in half. Now holding on to the upper half, he slams it into the second one, half crushing it to the ground.
Fatality.
The next one, Lilia, get ready.
Oh God.
Get wrecked, nerd.
Okay,
Food.
so you know what? There aren't enough people close enough. It's not going to use that. It's just going to attack you.
There aren't
Weak
enough people
talons.
around. That sounds terrifying.
It's going to hit you with both of its attacks. So it's going to reach down with its talons, grab you, and just bite down on your shoulder.
Bitch.
Her boobs.
Nah, it's not going after your tits. It doesn't care for them. It's not that type. It's not that type of a demon.
Also, I mean,
Sorry.
does Lilia still have that wild magic where she thinks she has the inverse of?
Yes. You actually, Lilia. Yeah. This thing. No. You're not sexually attracted to it. You just realize that, you know what? This is a fetching bird. You know, if you had to have a bird, you might have a bird that looks like this.
Oh my gosh.
So
Sorry for getting you pet.
it's going to deal 12 damage to you with its beak.
I feel like Adria got really happy there because new pet was mentioned.
And it's going to deal 12 damage to you with its talons. So it's going to deal a total of 24 damage.
Ow, bad bird.
Yeah,
Pretty bird.
you're not a frontline fighter who can solo something.
I don't know why you ran up ahead of us.
Because Lori's a lot of things, but smart ain't one of them.
Oh, I know. I'm
That
very
is
familiar
very
with
true. The next one to go after this thing just starts mauling on you and noshing on you is Sheba. He is going to take 2 shots at the Minotaur that's closest to him. He's going to miss once, hit once for 7 points of damage. It's the Minotaur's turn. So there are 2 Minotaurs on Al. Oh, hold on. I have to see if either of them confirm a crit. Nope. Both of them hit. So this is going to be a lot.
I mean, at least it's reduced in
13.
half.
Yep. So that's come on, stay on the table. 17 plus 18 is 35 points of damage. Divided by 2 is going to be 17. So I'll take 17 points of damage between the 2 remaining Minotaurs, just wailing on this skull with their axes. There are 3 more now that are attacking the rest of the party. 2 of them are going to continue to attack Adria. So you're going to be hit once, Adria. This is by the middle one, the one that you already hit. So that is going to be 26 points of damage to Adria.
Don't forget your armor. Adria?
Yes, you're going to deal 3d4 piercing to it. Ouch.
Yikes.
Guys, these things are challenge ratings 2. I've just been rolling really well.
I don't know. I don't know. I think the nat 20 first round kinda showed that.
And a near max damage roll right now on Adria.
And I have a question. Are you using your player?
Jesus.
Are you using your player killer dice? You're using your player killer dice, aren't you?
He's using his player killer dice.
Yep.
Alright,
Yeah.
blue team genius.
I mean, don't worry. You two can be rezzed. I can't actually.
Why not?
I mean, if someone else rezzes me, none of the party can res me.
That's true. So, Penny, roll 3d4 for your armor's damage.
10.
10. Okay. Now, the one that Sheba shot, the bullet ricocheted off of its shoulder in such a way that as it swung at you, its axe, rather than coming down at you, was hit at an angle, so it just went sideways, right over your head, and into the other Minotaur, dealing it, oh wow, minimum damage.
Oh, god damn it.
I know, I wasted my max damage roll on Adria.
I mean, as a DM, you probably didn't. As a players, we wished you had.
7. So, still, its axe just slams into its compatriot. The third one that was just mauled
By a very
by
small
Zilvra
foxwoman.
is going to turn and just look at you. It's not. It goes to raise its axe and realizes it's going to lose its balance, so it's just going to slam its head down on you again.
And remember, I have
What is your
18.
18 is your armor class? It is going to miss as it slams its head down, and your magical protection causes the horn to glance to the side, and it digs a deep furrow in the ground as its horns hit the ground. Actually, this one, it just it gets a natural 20 on its dexterity save, so it does not fall over and retains its feet. Adria,
They won't be there for long.
Adria, it's your turn. You have 2 Minotaurs in front of you. One of them, the one that you've been wailing on, just decided to wail on you. What are you going to do?
Having a whale of a time.
Whale of a tale, I'll tell you a lie. For whalers on the moon, we carry a harpoon.
I'm going to attack that one with the Ghost Blade.
Okay.
Come on. $13.
13 is going to hit. Roll for damage.
Damn, that's a low AC.
Yeah, I'm throwing things with low AC at you guys so Adria can hit.
Aww.
Just low AC, high hit points.
You're throwing us beat punching
7
bags, pretty
damage.
much.
7 total between 2d4 and 2d8 plus your wisdom bonus.
I thought it was 1d8.
No, at this point, the blade has upgraded so that because it's based partially on you, it's
okay.
basically a spirit blade. So it's now 2d4 force damage and 2d8 psychic damage, and you add your wisdom bonus to the psychic damage.
I say, you at least know how to calculate the psychic damage because we got that figured out. Or the to hit bonus and such.
Yeah. 5 force.
Okay.
6. 7 wisdom. 9 psychic.
Okay. So your ghost blade just shears right through it, and you can see that the bones all along the path just start cracking, the tendons starting to fray, and you can see this thing, the entire chest of it looks like it's about to collapse at any moment. Oh wait, yeah, that's that one because you you did a ton of damage on that attack. Right, that's that one. Okay, the wizard's turn. Let's see. The one that healed Zilvra is going to take a shot with a firebolt at the one that she attacked. There's going to be another one that's going to use firebolt on
You better not KS
it
me.
as well. Actually, on the one that Adria is attacking. So the one that Adria is attacking, that is going to hit. The one Zilvra is attacking, that is also going to hit. So, ooh,
I swear, if they KS me, I'm gonna be pissed.
yeah, they just did.
God damn it. That's so cool.
Both those minotaurs get hit by bolts of fire. Zilver, the one that you were fighting, it hits the head, and you can just see the leg finally shatters as it falls over, and the head pops off as it hits the ground. And the one that you were fighting, Adria, it hits right in the chest, disintegrating all the bones in the chest, and the limbs each fall separately. The third one is going to run up and use a
Ow.
first level healing cure wounds on Adria. That's going to be a 4, so you regain 7 hit points. Lilia, it's your turn. You're not
Okay.
looking good,
You don't
and this thing in front of you doesn't appear to be too injured, and it's just noshing on you.
You need a good old noshing.
Yeah. Let's see, what can I do? Nobody else is in within 15 feet of me, are they?
The rest of the party is 15 feet behind you.
Perfect. I'm just gonna go ahead and it's like so done. So she'll cast Thunderwave at 3rd level.
Okay, Thunderwave at 3rd level against this thing.
Yeah.
So it gets to make a Constitution save, and it has advantage. What is your DC?
16.
16. Even with advantage, it does not pass. It will
Yeet.
take the full brunt of this thunder damage, as well as be tossed backwards in the air, ass over tea kettle, 10 feet.
Good. That's not. Where the fuck did my D8 go?
Ran away.
You thunder waved it away.
It didn't pass the saving throw.
Okay, those are D6. Hold on. I have too many dice experience. Okay, there we go. There's a D8.
Is there a such thing as too many dice?
Too many of the wrong dice.
7,
That is true.
15.
Is there such thing as a wrong die, though?
I'm not the die that the spellcaster wanted, but I'm the die the spell calls for.
21 points of damage.
31, okay. So you hit this thing with a cacophonous roar, something that you can hear even over the battle itself, and it just goes flying through the air, feathers shooting out from its wings as this wave of the air slams into it. And as it's flying, you can tell that it's fairly disoriented at this point. Is there
Good.
anything else you want to do? You still have a move and a bonus action.
I would like to back the fuck away.
You run back to the safety of the party, round the one remaining Minotaur.
Let's see.
Okay.
I
Yes.
want to give I'll use my bonus action as a bonus pass to give bardic inspiration to Adria.
So does this come in the form of basically say a couplet as you run by? You just shout out like a little bit of a poem. You just shout out a weird rhyme, limerick, or couplet as you just run by, like "Good luck."
Hey, don't
This
die.
isn't
Hey,
the
don't
time.
die.
There once was a druid on the battlefield. So, the next one to go is Zilva. Both yours and Adria's kills were just
I'm
stolen.
so salty because I had something so cool planned for her to do.
But it doesn't matter because it's not one of those games that cares about who gets the kill.
Zilver does, and I do. So yes, Zilver wanted to kill that thing. That was vengeance. But she'll run at the last Minotaur and give it a little stabby stabs.
Okay.
So
Make your attack roll. You do have advantage because it's technically engaged on now 3 sides.
oh, I keep dropping my dice. And all right, that is a 12 plus. Scroll up on my thing to see where it is. Okay, that's 18.
18. Okay. Roll for damage, and yes, you have sneak attack.
I'm gonna roll both my static dagger attacks, unless I'll roll. I'll not waste it. Actually, I was gonna say I'll roll it, but I'm like, wait, no, I might kill it here. I don't know.
Okay. Roll for damage.
And D12s and D12. Where's my metal one? All right. 10.
I do realize the only one without a magical weapon still is Lilia.
17 points of damage for that one.
Okay.
Rolled really badly. I rolled like I rolled max on my D4s and min almost all the way through on my other ones.
Okay, so you hit this one with the static dagger, and yeah, the some of the bones in its arms you can tell are breaking apart, especially where Sheba's shots have hit it, but it's still looking fairly deadly.
All right, I'll take my second attack with my static dagger from haste.
Okay.
All right, 18 on the die, so I'm assuming that hits.
That will hit. You do not get sneak attack bonus, as that's only once per round.
Yeah.
Or per turn.
Yeah, per turn. Make sure I'm rolling. Yes, I am. Wait. That's way better. Jesus. 14, 15, 16, 17 points of damage for that one.
Okay.
And is that still alive?
17 points of damage. Yes, it is still alive.
All right, I'll use my...
However, it is looking fairly damaged.
My bonus action short sword attack.
Okay.
19 on the die.
That hits. Roll for damage.
4 points of damage.
4 points of damage. So your sword bounces off of it and causes a bit of a crack in one of the bones. But this thing, while it's still standing, this thing appears to be on its last legs.
Good. Kill it.
Al's turn. He is going to once again just recklessly destroy these abominations of life. So, first attack. Oh my god, Al. Al is going to miss horribly.
Aww.
He has advantage. He rolled a 1. His second attack roll was only 1 better. Now his second attack. Oh my god. What's your attack bonus, Al? Please say it's something good. That's your strength plus 3 plus your proficiency of plus 3. That is only a plus 6. Okay. Al is trying to bite these things, but somehow these skeletons are able to just dodge his chompers.
Oh, he's trying.
We'll do
However,
the Simpsons.
with
at
his
least he
bonus
tried.
action, he is going to pick up. His mage hand is going to pick up the sickle. It cannot use it. It can just hold it. The rock
He's keeping
that
it
was
away
just-
from Adria so she doesn't stab him again with it.
that was just tossed through the air. It looks around and sees a large group of you next to the last remaining minotaur that's
God.
attacking the large group, and it's going to fly over, and it is going to flap its wings over you, and all of you see it's disgusting. Not only do it looks like small little downy feathers are falling off of it, but as it gets closer, you realize it's getting harder to breathe, and you realize this isn't feathers coming off of it. These are spores.
Oh.
So I'm going to need everyone to make me a DC 14 Constitution saving
Thank God,
throw.
it's something I'm good at.
The only ones who do not have to take it are one of the wizards and Sheba, because Sheba has on a gas mask.
And Al, I'd assume, too.
Al's not close enough. It's only
Okay.
within 15 feet of it. It flies over and just peppers you all.
All right, I got a
That's
16.
a pass. That's a pass.
22.
Okay, so all of you pass,
Yeet.
and none of you get poisoned. So it just all of its spores fall down, and nothing seems to happen, enraging the creature immensely.
Idiot.
Sheba is going to continue just pinging away at this at the Minotaur. That is a hit with his first attack for 6 points of damage. So he shoots and
Taurus.
once again hits it right in the shoulder blade. However, this time it causes the arm to fly out backwards and shoots out of its socket, spinning around. As it spins around, it backhands the head, causing the head to fall off, and the Minotaur crumbles to the ground.
Oh my gosh.
The
with
mental
his-
imagery of that is just
Oh.
amazing.
With his second shot, he's going to aim a little higher and shoot at the Vrock. That is going to hit for 5 points of damage. So as this thing is just peppering you guys with spores, he shoots and it lets out a loud, indignant squawk. Okay, 2 Minotaurs attacking Al. That is a critical from one
Ow.
and a hit from the second. So, on Al. Oh, right. Remember, for you guys, whenever you roll a critical hit, you don't roll the damage twice. You just add max
Oh,
damage
yeah.
to all the dice, then you roll again.
I forgot about that. I probably would have done a lot more damage, actually.
Yes, you probably would have. You could have probably one-shotted it.
Which would have been super satisfying. Damn it, how did I forget that?
So hold on Al. That's
Well, I know how I forgot it, but...
30. So from the critical hit, Al takes 17 points of damage. From the other attack, he takes 7 points of damage. So Al is not looking very good as these two skeletal minotaurs just take their immense cleavers with axe heads bigger than Al and start slamming it off of his magically reinforced skull or body, depending on how you view him.
I mean, that is his body, so...
Yeah. So they're just wailing away at that. The next one to go is Adria. So all of the Minotaurs have been killed. In front of you have been killed. There are 2 that are 50 feet in front of you that are currently wailing on Al. And then there's this Vrock demon that's floating in the air above you. that seem to be controlling them.
Can't do anything.
Well, what spells do you have?
I want to cast a spell.
I want to cast Cure Wounds on Lilia.
Okay. Okay. So you're going to cast wounds on Lilia. So, cure wounds. So what level are you going to cast it at?
Very key difference there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cure Wounds. Level 3.
Okay.
3d8.
Oh, yeah, you want to save as many of those
Mm-hmm.
third level slots as possible.
Yeah, I'm actually like after the this combat round, pretty much like after we're done this, I'm gonna actually cannibalize a couple spells.
Just to get more third levels.
No, just to get no, because one, I'm paranoid as shit about not having all 3 of my third
Yep.
levels ready. Because
So how much did you heal her?
19 points.
Okay. So Lilia, you regain 19 points as Adria runs over to you and just lays a hand on to heal you.
high five.
God bless you, Adria.
Let's take a
Which
look
one?
at your current healths. Not good all around.
I mean, hey, I'm above half now at least.
The wizards are going to each take their turn using. Actually, yeah, 2 of them are going to firebolt this thing. One of them is going to hit. Or, oh, wow. That would be 17, but it's halved, so that's 8 points of damage. And the last one is actually going to burn a spell slot to use Guiding Bolt. Are you kidding me?
No.
It shoots a bolt of radiant energy up. The Vrock, after getting hit by the 2 bolts of fire, takes a quick dive and flip, and the guiding bolt misses.
Yeah, that's a really. It didn't guide very well.
Now,
It just kind of bolted.
Bad booty.
Lilia, it is your turn.
Don't you mean Pretty Bird?
Well, it's being a bad bird by dodging.
How dare.
So, Lilia, what are you doing?
Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and let's just go ahead and cast. I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast on
Okay.
the bird again.
Okay.
Well, that's a crit and a dirty 20.
Okay, both are going to hit. Roll for damage.
Show him who's boss.
Oh, so are we doing the double rolls or I roll once?
You roll once and then you add max die damage to it.
Okay.
So it would be 10 plus 1d10 for the critical, and the other one is just a d10.
So 26.
26 points of damage. So you hit it with twin beams of energy. One of them hits the thing right under the bottom of the beak, and it lets out a horrible screech at this indignity, and it is looking fairly injured now. Like, this thing, it's barely maintaining its altitude.
Perfect.
Zilvra?
How
Adria,
high is-
Lilia, did you have anything else you wanted to do?
Mm. Mm-mm.
Okay. Zilvra, it is your turn. This thing is currently 15 feet in the air.
All right, I am going to throw my static dagger at it.
Make your attack roll.
All right. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22.
That's
hit.
going to hit. Roll for damage. Tell me what the piercing damage and the lightning damage separate.
All right, so piercing I'll roll first then.
Okay.
7 points of piercing damage.
Okay, hold on.
And remember, it's magical weapon.
Yep.
Oh, that's a 12. Oh, yeah,
Didn't
and...
matter. Didn't matter.
It's dead?
It had that many hit points afterwards, no matter how much damage you did to it with the electric. So you throw your static dagger up in the air, and it hits the thing square right where Lilia's last Eldritch Blast had hit it right under the chin. Goes right up into its brain, keeping its mouth shut together, and it plummets from the sky, landing in a sickening crunch of bones and a splash of ichor as it hits the ground.
All right, and so next question. Are there any other big enemies near us still?
That actually, yes. You have the 2 Minotaurs who are wailing on Al.
All right. As a bonus action, Zilvra will summon the dagger to her. So that's a...
Okay.
I believe that's a save, right? DC
Yes.
11 Wisdom.
Yep.
All right, I passed that.
Okay, you are able to actually summon the dagger back to your hand.
And I will...
In a burst of electricity, it sort of forms in your hand the same way that a lot of the Power Rangers weapons just...
See, I figured it was kind of like the effect of Raiden from Mortal Kombat. Just...
Yeah.
Wah. All right, and then...
That's basically it.
I haven't seen... The only Power Rangers I've watched in the recent times has been Jungle Force, so...
But the whole thing where it's like their weapon basically appears on them.
So my second attack, I throw the dagger again, and it's a nat 20.
Actually, you are at disadvantage because they're 50 feet away
Well,
from
I would
you.
have... Sorry, I should have said I move into range. I would have moved it into range.
Okay, so you move. So yeah, you're just close enough. You whip the dagger because you're now only 20 feet away. That's a crit.
All
It is
right.
in combat, so this is a sneak attack as these things are focused on destroying the skull.
8, and then I have to roll. Now roll, making sure I've got all the right rolls. Oh yeah, hold on. 28, 29, 30. 31 for the for that.
31. Okay.
Okay, so then 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 25 points of damage for the second.
For the the 31 was the bait was just the critical max.
The crit max, yes.
Okay, so you whip this you run forward and whip this dagger, and it hits the one that Al had crashed the other Minotaur into.
Yep.
When he had swung it around. Your dagger hits, and this thing explodes in a static burst with bone shrapnel flying everywhere.
Gross.
There's no shard of bone longer than my little finger left after you hit it.
All right.
Next one to go is Al.
I can still actually take a bonus action. Oh, no, I can't. I used it. I forgot. I was going to say I can. And I'm like, no, I forgot. I used it
You
to do
summoned
that.
the dagger back to you. Al is going to... he's going to attack recklessly. This is what he lives... This is what he's undead for.
I was going to say, you can't live for much.
Yeah. He attacks. He finally hits again.
Yeet.
For... Oh, come on. 6... 13... 22... 30 points of damage with his first attack. As he's now only facing one, it's easier. He's no longer distracted by having two of them. He grabs onto the arm. He grabs onto the femur of one of them and just starts shaking like a dog. This is his bone. His second attack doesn't quite connect. So while he's trying to shake, the thing plants its axe in the ground and just solidifies its stance there. The Vrock's dead.
I was going to say, he did.
Sheba's left. He is going to use his he's going to use his action to reload his rifle as he's out of shots. Minotaurs. There's one left. This thing is going to use its head and just slam Al into the ground. That is just enough to hit Al.
You could say Al's been grounded.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he's been grounded much more successfully than any of you have ever grounded him.
I mean, Silver's never tried grounding him.
That's
not the mom.
12, 16. That's 8 points of damage to Al. Okay, Adria, it is your turn. The Vrock, the demon, has fallen dead beside you. The Minotaurs are heaps of bone. There is just one left that is intent on just demolishing Al.
I can't get to it in time. I want to cast Frostbite on it.
Okay, it has to make a Constitution saving throw. It fails, so roll for damage. And remember, because of the level you're... Yep, 2 dice.
Two.
2 points of damage. You rolled 2 ones?
Yeah. And it has a disadvantage on... Oh, it doesn't have any weapons. Never mind.
No, it does. So it has disadvantage on its attacks next turn? From Frostbite?
On the next weapon attack roll. Yeah.
Okay. Hopefully it does not live till then. The 3 mages who are standing there, each one of them is going to use a first level healing spell on each of you.
Okay, thank you.
So you are each going to regain 12 hit points.
Oh, thank God. I'm so happy right now.
Okay. Lilia, it is your turn.
Okay, so we just have one Minotaur left.
Correct.
right?
You have one skeletal minotaur beating up on Al.
Yes, that's right. I'm gonna open flashlight again.
Okay. Make your attack rolls. Because this thing is large and Al is tiny, you don't suffer disadvantage.
16 and a 21.
Both of them hit. Roll for damage.
Points of damage.
Okay. 2 purple rays of energy slam into it, and you see ribs just explode off of its chest. This thing looks to be wobbling from side to side, but it is still standing.
God damn it.
Zilva, it is your turn. You are a mere 20 feet away from this thing.
All right. So first, my punches do 0 damage.
Technically, a hit cannot do 0 damage unless there is damage immunity.
Do you want to know how little how much I will ever use unarmed? I removed it from my D&D Beyond because it's literally useless for me to have on there.
I know.
I'm like, I do 0 damage pretty much. And even in damage, it's just a dash. All right. So first, I'm gonna try to summon my dagger to me and fail. God damn it. Fuck it. Silver will run at it, grab the dagger from it, and then stick the dagger back into it.
So actually, you pull the dagger out of the... did you summon it back to your hand?
I failed to summon it.
Okay. So you failed to summon it, but as you run forward, you're able to scoop the dagger from the pile of bones that was the one you exploded,
Yep.
and just
No,
run forward.
No, I threw it at the other one, remember? Because I threw one and then pulled it back and then threw it at the other.
No, you only had...
I had 2 attacks. Oh, no, sorry, never mind. I threw it at the Vrock first. That's right.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, scoop it and then do it like how I managed to pick up the dagger when we first got it.
Yeah, you just run forward, scoop it up, and
Yoink.
just in a running forward in just a two-handed overhead swing.
19 on the die.
That's gonna hit. Roll for damage on this
I'm
thing.
assuming I get a sneak attack with this.
Yes, you do get sneak attack.
Ooh, that's some very high numbers. 6, 12, 18, 19, 20, 21.
21 points of damage. As you stab it, the dagger doesn't seem to do much, but then the electricity courses right up the spine, causing the head to shatter, and it topples over onto the ground.
Yeah.
Combat is over.
Yeet. All right. So,
Okay. Yeah, so now the wizards are going to come up. One of them is going to use a 3rd level healing on Al.
Good. Thank you.
And who else is highly damaged?
Zilver
Lilia.
is 5, so.
Yeah, I'm fine too.
So that's that was 11, 15 to Al, and you're gonna get another 11, Lilia. So yeah, these wizards are burning some spell slots to help you.
I mean, I'd assume that's also
Yeah.
why we were put together. All right. So I'm just going to... George, do you need me to tell you, like, what I'm doing for cannibalizing and all that stuff for my spell slots to get them back up to
Yes.
what I need them to be? Okay, so I am going to, more or less, generate a 3rd level spell slot.
Yep.
Which is 5 Sork points, which I've already handled on there, and then I'm going to cannibalize a 1st and a 2nd spell slot.
Okay. Now where are you?
So now I have 5
There you
5
are.
Sork points and 2 spells used, a 2nd and a 1st.
Okay. So you guys have crushed these things that were just rampaging through the front of the lines. This Vork and these Minotaur skeletons. And as you push through, the rest of the army starts to close around you and keep thrusting forward. You're now right on the portal itself. You're now close to the portal itself. The army splits around you, and it appears that there's about a 100-foot zone around the portal. When you get close, you notice that this portal, it appears to be oval in shape and is flat. As in, if you look at it from the side, it almost disappears, as it's just a tear in reality. And
Oh, I know how that.
there-
I know how that looks. Actually,
there's a 100-foot radius where nothing, not even undead or demons, currently are around it. The soldiers, not wanting to risk getting too close, start fighting, but they don't get any closer than those 100 feet. The wizards look at you. That's where we have to go. We have to get within 20 feet of it.
all right. Also, so I'm curious. For tracking reasons,
Yes?
I have currently my haste on. How long would that take?
How long does haste last?
I have 17 turns of haste left. 2 minutes total. 1 minute
2
normally.
minutes to
1 minute normally, but I used
extended spell? Yeah, no, it's going to be over by the time you
Damn.
get there.
All right.
Yeah, no.
So I'll close my
It-
counter. I just needed to know
yeah.
because I have a counter for it when I do it.
Yep. No, it's going to take you much longer to get there as you're fighting your way through.
All right.
You still have time left you still have plenty of time left on your mage armor.
Yeah, I figured as much for that one.
Because you would have cast it pretty much right before the battle.
So what I usually do is I cast it the night before.
Yeah.
Because I have used extended spell 8 hours, so it's 16 hours. So
Okay.
I have
So
8
yeah,
hours
there's
of
still plenty
using
of
it while
time.
sleeping, and then 8 hours of while I'm awake. So I have full spell slots and all that.
So as you all rush closer, you feel the magic in the air is getting much more chaotic and hectic. And everything starts to distort.
Oh boy.
Now, as you're there, all of the 3 mages turn to you. Okay, we will not be able to help you anymore. We will need to concentrate on this. So just make sure nothing attacks us. Now,
Alright.
Okay, I
you
am going to down a health potion.
okay,
It's a potion of greater healing.
okay.
So, what do I roll for that?
I don't know. You should have it written down.
Uh,
Shouldn't it be on your D&D Beyond?
Well, it isn't because Cat is.
Here, I'll look it up. I have it on.
okay, so potion of greater healing, if we take it the way that critical does it, a greater healing would be 4d4 plus 8. Oh, sorry. Because it's normally
Yeah,
2d4.
44 plus 4. On
44
as
plus
rules.
4. Yep, 44 plus 4.
Okay.
And did you already add the 11 that you were healed by the mage?
No.
Remember who they came and gave us a round of
add the
healing?
11 you were healed by the mage first.
I'm gonna hold that for now then.
That's a no from me, dog.
Okay. So,
Also, I will be right back. I'm just gonna grab a piece of pizza.
okay. So, as you are all around here and the battle is centering around here, you all notice that enemies are starting to get by the lines. I want everyone to roll initiative as you see 10 zombies marching towards you.
Also, Zilver will pull out her, put her daggers, her weapons away, and draw out her crossbows.
Okay, that's going to be 1, 2.
Yeah.
Actually,
Good ass roll. That is a natural 20. A good ass roll.
Also, before combat, I want to cast wall of water around.
okay, how long does Wall of Water last?
10 minutes, or
Okay.
if my concentration is broken.
Okay.
Alright, perfect. That'll actually buy us a bunch of time, I'm sure. I'm saying if that goes up, I'm assuming we know what it does, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so...
Okay. So I need everyone to roll me initiative.
Alright, I have a 23 for mine.
So we're going to do it
Yeah.
the same way again. Just wait till I call for it because I need
Alright.
to do a lot of rolling for myself as well.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait. He only gets 1, so...
Okay.
19. And the Zeegs. Actually, this one's going to be last.
You okay there, Cat?
Yes.
Okay, I went to the wrong book.
Rip. Roll
No, I
initiative,
switched
Cat.
over to... Yeah. As you guys are all fighting now around as the fighting is now around the portal, some of the enemy are getting by.
Also,
That's a -2. Oh, wow, that's a...
if that happens, then Zilver will have her dagger out because I know that Wall of Water makes it so that she has to fire with disadvantage out of it.
Okay, so who has a 20 to 25 initiative?
Me,
What's the number?
23.
Okay. Yeah. Give me the number as well with it when I'm doing that. It just makes it a lot
All right.
easier.
24.
24.
What is your initiative plus?
Plus 4.
How?
I
Dexterity.
Don't I have a higher dex than you?
It seems that authority.
See, mine's 16 plus 3.
What's your dexterity bonus? Zilver, what's your dex bonus?
It's a plus 3.
Yeah, so that's why you have a +3. She And what's your dexterity, Cat? Adria?
Possibly.
+3?
Yeah.
How do you have initiative of +4 then?
I'm assuming maybe proficiency, but I don't think bars get proficiency in that.
No one has proficiency in initiative.
There is proficiency in initiative, but I don't know how. And she's using D&D Beyond, so I don't know. I'm really confused by that because I don't know. Huh.
I blame Norris.
Yeah, I'm really confused by that because I rolled a nat 20, so that's why I'm confused as shit.
Yeah. Doesn't Norris have
Yeah, Norris has initiative proficiency though, or a bonus on it at least.
Yeah, he has a bonus on it. Technically, yeah, I think it is proficiency. Yeah.
I don't remember Gunslinger.
I've got no clue how you have the +4, but oh well. That's the way it is. That's the way it is. So, okay, who has a 16 to 20? Okay, that's Sheba at 19. A 10 to 15. That's Al.
13.
Okay. Okay, and that puts the enemy in last place with a 2.
Nice. Oh, I realized something too. That'll be really fun.
So, as you're all waiting around for them to finish their spell, they tell you that it's going to take them about a minute more to complete this, to get the ritual all set up. When these zombies burst through the lines, there are 10 of them heading towards you.
All right, and they are in the water too, or we are surrounded by water.
Okay, so yeah, they're heading directly towards you guys, and they start 80 feet away from you, and they spend their whole move just as they burst through, getting closer, so they're now 40 feet away at the top of the first round.
All right, how big is the wall of water? All right, ring of 20 feet in diameter.
Yeah.
20 feet in diameter?
Yes.
Okay, so you're all actually fairly close together.
Ooh, I have a fun idea.
Okay, so Adria, you are first. You are inside this wall of water, and you see zombies marching towards all of you.
How am I supposed? I had 13.
You mean Lilia?
Sorry, Lilia.
They're similar in name, but
but how far away from us are they?
They're all now 40 feet as they've spent their turn shuffling towards you guys. They're at least 40 feet away from the wall of water itself.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
I just remember.
Roller. Actually, I'm going to need, while you're thinking of that, Adria, roll me a D10,000.
Oh, God.
How do I do that? I don't have a...
So you
4
roll...
D10s.
Yeah, you roll 4d10. Just tell me what they are in a row. Don't add them up.
Okay. 8, 5.
I would have laughed so hard if you got all 4 8s.
8, 8, 8, 5. And the answer to your question is yes. You cannot turn the electricity off the dagger.
Okay, perfect.
Oh!
8, 8, 8, 5. Okay. So all statues within 1 mile of you now resemble their sculptors. That means that suddenly the visage of all the terracotta warriors still standing suddenly changes.
That's amazing. I love it.
However, it has no other effect, and you guys don't actually notice it.
I'm sure somebody is like, what the fuck?
Eventually, they will be.
That is amazing, and I love it.
At least it has no ill effects.
Yes, I was really worried about some really...
Yeah.
Some effects can mess us up.
Yes. Okay. So, the next one to go is going. Oh, yeah. So, Lilia, what are you doing for your turn?
I just remembered I had my ring of shattered glass, and with it I can cast Ice Knife and say cold damage deal thunder damage.
Correct.
So I'm gonna go ahead and use that.
Okay. So, you're going to target one of them, make an attack roll. A spell attack roll.
19.
19. Okay. That is going to hit. Roll for damage.
Okay. And then that's 3. And then the knife explodes, and the target and each creature within 5 feet has to pass a dexterity save.
Fail. I'm not even looking at the dice, really.
I'd say it's pretty clear they're gonna fail most of the time.
Yeah, so yeah, a lot of the zombies fail.
Okay? And so that'll be 2, 2, 6.
Oh, wait. And I'll do that next time. Any ranged weapon attack that enters the wall space has
Weapon.
disadvantage.
Weapon, not spell.
Spell?
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Ranged weapon. It very clearly says ranged weapon, not ranged spell attack.
Yeah.
Now, if it was a fire spell, like it says, it does reduce the damage by half.
Yeah.
So that's 10 points of thunder damage to all of the zombies who failed.
Okay. So, okay.
God, that is terrifying.
Okay, so 4 of the zombies are shaken by this explosion, but they're still
Shook.
standing.
Shook AF, fam.
It's your turn, Zilva.
So, first, Zilver is going to cast Acid Splash on them.
Okay.
So that means,
2 of them have to make dex saves.
yes, 2 of them have to make dex saves.
Fail. Now, are you attacking different ones or the ones that Adria attacked?
Ones that Lilia attacked.
Lilia attacked, sorry.
Yes, I'm attacking the one that Lilia attacked. Figure just CC them, or not see, like just burst them down, get it done with.
Okay.
They both failed.
Yes.
That is 10 points of acid damage to both of them.
Each?
To both.
Okay.
Yes, like not total, to each of them.
Yeah, that's what I said to
Yeah.
each. Okay. Let's see. Con saves, DC 15. Fail and fail. So 2 of them collapse to the ground.
Yeah.
Destroyed.
And then, as my bonus action, I'm going to, I'm assuming I have like leather gloves or something on me, or would I have something like that to wrap my hands?
Yes.
I will put that on and stick my dagger in the water. Wall of water.
Let's see. That may potentially damage the wall itself.
So I'm not. So I don't think you actually can damage the wall while it's while it's unfrozen. You can't. Say the frozen section.
Frozen section has the health.
So I'm sticking my dagger in it.
Okay, so you are electrifying
Yes.
this wall of water. Everyone be careful not to do anything to it. Okay, Sheba is going to do the only thing he can do and take 2 shots through the water at these at disadvantage. That is a definite miss. Oh, come on, that was a nat 20 I rolled there too. Yeah, that's a miss as well.
That's
He fires and both shots miss.
At least it looks really cool. Just the image of the bullets flying through electrified water.
Al is actually going to float up above the wall of water and just kind of keep a lookout right now.
Good job, Al.
Because his rage is currently off, so normally he'd gain a level of exhaustion, but he's an undead construct. He doesn't suffer exhaustion. Adria, your turn. Now remember, you cannot cast another spell that requires concentration, or else this will fall. However, you can cast any other spells you want, as long as they don't require concentration.
Now, if only one of us also had the spikes, make these zombies run a
Yeah, because it's
gauntlet.
concentration. Yeah. Do we know how long the mages?
So it's going to take
How
them.
long
It's going to take them 10 rounds to fully set up, but once they start casting, the whole area is just going to be so suffused with magic that they're going to need you to stay within 10 feet of them. Otherwise, you're going to be hit by the buffeting winds of magic.
All right.
Any enemies who are outside, they surmise, such as these zombies, are going to be torn to shreds.
Oh my god, it's literally a raid boss technique.
So you just have to survive for 1 minute.
Perfect.
So what are you going to do?
Okay.
And we have an electric fence around us right now.
They're 40 feet away. How high is it?
20 feet.
How high is the wall?
It's 20 feet
20
high.
feet.
Yeah.
I have it up because I like to look at the spells you guys cast. It always helps to know what other people are doing.
Don't want to use any third level spells, just in case.
You mean when inevitably George tries murdering us with something huge?
The wall is 20 feet. Can I use ice knife so
You don't have to arc it over. It's not. Oh right, ice knife. Yeah. No, ice knife is a direct shot. It is, because it's magic, it is not subject to. It would not provide a parabolic arc. It is a straight shot.
Yeah, please don't freeze it.
Do you have any other attack spells other than ice?
Yeah, but those third level spells, and I only have one left. And I want to make sure, just in case I need to cast it again.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Adria.
Would frostbite have to go through the wall?
Yeah, actually, hold on. Let me take a look at frostbite, because
on one creature.
It's one creature, but I need to know whether it's a ray or not.
It just says you cause numbing frost to form on one creature, so it sounds like it just kind of summons to them.
Correct. You would be able to cast it without actually damaging your wall.
Okay, then I'm gonna cast that on one of the remaining zombies.
Okay.
They have to make a concentration save.
Okay, Constitution save. That's a botch, so it's actually going to take double damage from this.
Yeah.
So
2d6
plus 12. Now, is this one of the ones that 20? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, hold up. Oh, wait. That was 20 points of damage. Yeah, it failed its save. So another zombie just freezes solid and is just there as almost like a statue. The zombies, the remaining 8 zombies start shuffling closer. They're now all at the edge of the wall. And Al calls out, guys, I don't think this is going to end anytime soon. Another 5 zombies appear.
I mean, we are trying to hold out for the minute. Do you really think this is all he's going to throw at us for that minute?
No.
Okay, you guys are now down 1 round. Lilia, it is your turn. There are 8 zombies at the wall, and 5 zombies 80 feet away. There are 5 zombies at the wall, 2 zombies who are about 20 feet away from the wall, and 5 zombies who are 80 feet away. Because I remembered you staggered half of them. So what are you going to do, Lilia?
There's a lot of fucking zombies.
I'm so proud of that, my idea of the electric dagger in the water wall.
It's a good idea.
I'm not sure how effective it'll be, but I'm hoping it'll work at least somewhat.
I can Eldritch Blast 2 of them.
Okay, you can do that. Make attack rolls against 2 of them.
Okay, so that's 17 and 27.
That's a hit. Those are hits. These things have very low armor class. They're very slow.
They're zombies. They tend to not have much in that terms.
That's 14 points of damage.
Did you shoot them at the same exact one? Or 2 separate ones?
9 points of damage per round and 5 points of damage per another round.
Okay. Okay, so you hit 2 of them that are just at the wall with energy, and it carves into their chests, but doesn't seem to really stop them at all. Zilvra, your turn.
With my free hand, I'm going to Acid Splash on the same 2 that Lilia just hit.
Okay.
So you gotta roll me dex saves.
Okay. And, that's a botch and a fail.
Alright, so that deals a total of 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. Okay. That's actually going to be enough to do con save, so DC 13. So one of them splashes with acid and just melts down to the ground. Whereas another one, you hit it with the acid and you can see it burning through. It burns through most of its body, but it's now just leaning over and still standing.
Alright, and I'll keep the dagger in the water.
Okay. Sheba's going to take 2 more shots. That's a miss. And another miss.
Jeez.
Wonderful.
Poor Sheba. Sheba's now the Adria, right? Doing the Adria thing.
Al is actually going to float down and hold his attack actions just for any of them that come through and survive.
Run
Adria?
the gauntlet.
Yeah. Adria, it is your turn.
Okay. I can't really do anything else. I'm gonna frostbite the one that one of the ones that Lilia and Zilva attacked.
Okay. There's only one of those that's still standing. Make your attack. Actually, no, it has to make a con save. It passes. So the ice forms on this, like, leaning over zombie.
I think you still do some damage.
No, it's a cantrip.
My cantrip actually does half damage after a certain point.
Yeah, it says on a failed save, the target takes 1d6 cold damage.
Yeah. On a failed save, it takes 1d6.
It passed. It passed, so nothing.
Oh, unfailed. Oh, yeah.
Then there's nothing. Yeah.
I could have sworn. 1 sec. I'm looking at mine. 1 sec.
No, cantrips are...
Yeah, no. Hold on.
Which cantrip are you looking at?
I'm dumb. I misread.
Yeah, cantrips are a pass-fail hard because that's why you'll see spells that basically do the same exact thing, except they say on a failed save, they still take... On a pass save, they take half damage.
Okay, I did it dumb there. I misread, but it didn't come into effect.
Because cantrips are meant to be basic attacks. So, it's now the zombies' turn. There are 4 that walk through. They're going to have to make Constitution saves or take electric damage. Actually, let me get the spell up again. Okay. Okay, it's difficult terrain, so yeah, they'll be able to push through the wall because it's only 1 foot thick.
Yeah.
So yeah, they'll be able to make it through the wall easily. So I'm gonna have to make 4 con saves. 1 passes. 2 pass and 2 fail. So 1 with a nat 20. Either way, they're going to each take 1d12 lightning damage.
All right. Do you want me to roll that?
I've got it.
Okay.
So 7 and 3 for the passing. So quarter. And that's going to be 8. So the one that has ice on it seems to be partially melted, gets zapped by the electricity, and is still just shuffling through.
Jesus.
The other 2 that were farther back make it. They both fail, so yeah, that's going to be enough damage for 2 con saves. Both fail.
Yes.
So 2 of the zombies die. There are 6 currently dead, and there are 4 left that are going to attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. Actually, because they burst through, Al gets to make his attacks. On one zombie, on another.
Get him.
Okay. He hits with both. I'm just going to make the Constitution saves. Okay. I will actually have to roll damage now. To double check. Okay, that's 7, 18. Yeah, no. They don't. So 2 zombies drop.
Yeah. Ow.
The remaining 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people they can attack. 2, 1 attacks Zilvra, 1 attacks Sheba. On Zilvra, that is a 16 to hit.
16 on my die, on my AC.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I have to reduce that back down because I don't have the +2 now.
Yep. Okay, that is a 10 plus 3. That's also going to hit Sheba. So you're each going to take 4 points of damage.
All right, I was like, oh god, this is gonna hurt.
No, they're regular zombies.
I don't know with you. I never know because you might just drop something ridiculous on us.
No, because I'm having it be a holdout situation, these are just regular ass zombies. So you each take 4 points of damage. The turn is the other 5 zombies shuffle forward 40 feet. They're now 40 feet away from the wall. and another 6 appear. Okay. 2 rounds down. Adria, your turn. There are 2 zombies.
You mean Lilia?
Lilia, sorry. I'm gonna rewrite this because it was messed up there. Because it was looking messed up. So Lilia, you are first. There are 2 zombies inside the wall of water. There are 5 zombies 40 feet away from it, and another 6 zombies 80 feet away from it.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah,
It's
there's a
only,
lot of...
what, 12 seconds?
Yes. There is a lot of magical energy gathering around you guys.
Oh,
And-
wow, this is gonna be a long minute. Okay,
Yes. And guess what? The entire enemy force, basically your entire force is now circled around, trying to circle around this area, while the whole enemy force is just trying to collapse in on them.
I figured they're probably like spearheading in, kind of at
They're,
us.
they're basically, they're not as much spearheading as they're just trying to swarm over.
Okay.
okay.
So the entire army out there is doing its valiant best to keep you guys safe, and they're trying to sell their lives very dearly. But for every one enemy, they cut.
I just blasting the 2 in the wall.
Okay, make your attack rolls.
I got a crit on run and a
Okay, the one you crit is dead.
24
You
on
hit.
the other.
They have an armor class of 8.
So
So
you
if
just have
you're,
to roll anything above a 1 at this point, pretty much.
I got is my a bonus just with my spell attack. So
But a 1 is
As long
always
as-
a crit fail.
yeah, as long as you don't roll a 1, you're actually gonna hit these things.
okay, so
How much damage did you deal?
7 points of damage to run, and then with the crit.
The crit, both of them die as beams of energy just lance through them.
Yeah. We can set the gauntlet back up again, guys.
Okay, so you've killed all the ones that have made it inside. Lilia, is there anything else you wish to do for your turn?
I look at Zelda and I'm like, hey, can you do the thing with the knife in the water?
She's like, her knife is still in the water. She's like,
Yes.
I am.
Cool. I'll give him bonus explanation.
I'm inspired to hold my knife in place.
Okay. Zilvra, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Acid splash.
Okay. Acid splash on 2 of them.
Yes. Always 2 of them.
What is... Yeah, they fail.
Yeah, so DC is always is going to be 16.
Okay, yeah, they fail. They're going to need to roll 18s or higher.
Yeah. That is 9 points of damage.
Okay.
I had to think about that for a moment. I feel a little embarrassed. I say,
Okay.
I'm very lucky that it's a dex save, because I'm like, oh god, I'm going to have to fight them with fire, and then I'm like, oh wait. One of my personal favorite cantrips. And then, as I said,
Yeah.
holding firm, dagger in water.
Yeah. Sheba is going to reload and hold the rest of his action. Al is going to once again float up just to keep an eye on everything.
The only other way I could think of Zil being really useful is just sitting on Al flying and just picking at them with crossbows.
Adria, it is your turn.
I will use frostbite again on one of the zombies that's 40 feet away.
Okay. It is going to... What is your DC?
14.
14. Okay, it passes.
Aw.
So the ice just forms on it and slowly just falls off. It ignores it. The zombies, they shuffle closer. There are now 5 of them that are right at the edge of the wall of water. 6 who are 40 feet away. And another... Oh, God. Why can't I roll low? And another 6
Oh, Jesus Christ.
show up at the edges. 3 rounds down. Lilia.
7 more to go.
There are 5 of them right at the edge of the wall of water.
Okay, how far away from us are they?
They're at the edge of the wall of water.
So a foot.
There's 1 foot between the edge of the wall, the outside of the wall, and the inside of the wall. I'm basically treating you guys, because there's such that a move action will get you anywhere inside of this wall. You can be wherever you want.
So I feel like we should probably be closer than further because we want them to target us, not the wizards.
Yes, that would be preferable.
I know Zilver 100% is like near the front, like in the front, pretty much. Also to keep the charges close as like high as possible to the front of it.
Make an Arcana check.
Where's Zilver?
Yeah. So Lilia, what are you going to be doing?
I'm gonna cast Ice Knife again.
Dirty 20.
Okay, dirty 20. Yeah, you know that the way that the wall is conducting the electricity doesn't really matter where you stand.
She'd still stand up there.
Okay, you're
yeah.
So you're going to cast the glass knife?
Yes.
Okay, so roll for hit and roll for damage.
That's right, baby.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
roll for damage.
Okay, so that's 10 damage. My initial damage.
What's the
and
save?
Then,
For
and then-
the thunder. What's the save for the
so
thunder?
that'll be, the save for the thunder will be Hermes death save.
Dex save. Okay.
Oh, so it's 20. So it's gonna be 20 points for the initial damage for the one I hit because it's a crit, and then
You roll again. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, so the knife just shears this zombie in half and then
and then that's 12 plus 8. So 20 points of damage for anyone that missed it.
Okay. Yeah, so the knife is... So the shard of glass is just going to cut through this zombie and topple it to the ground. And when it explodes in a wave of music, the wave of music is just going to liquefy what brains remain for the 2 zombies next to it, and they also collapse to the ground.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Zilva,
Yeah,
your turn.
Boy. I'll, second verse, aim of the first. I'll, acid splash on them.
Okay.
Guys, we're doing very well.
Shut up. Don't jinx it.
So, all right, acid splash. So on the 2 that you acid splash before, they both fail.
Oh, yeah. That'll deal 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage.
Of Bernie damage. But not fire Bernie damage, acid Bernie damage.
Okay, so one of them drops to the ground. One of them basically melts into a puddle. The other one loses both of its arms to the acid, but is still going forward.
All right. And as I've said, she keeps the dagger in the water.
Sheba's going to take 2 shots at this one, as it's the only one left there. He's going to try and hit it. God. Oh my god.
Has he finally hit something?
No, he misses both times as the water is just distorting his vision too much. Adria, your turn?
There's one still at the wall?
Yes.
Okay. I will try to hit that one with the Ghost Blade.
Okay. You're just going to swing right through the wall with the Ghost Blade. It is long enough for you to hit this thing. Make an attack roll.
I hope it's...
I'm going to give you disadvantage for this because you are still trying to hit something through water.
Okay.
Look, it has an 8 armor class. Hopefully, she's able to hit it. Oh my god, are you kidding me?
Don't.
What'd you roll?
What? No, I hit.
Are you laughing at what we're saying in the chat?
No, I wasn't paying attention. 15.
15? Okay,
Oh,
you
thank
hit.
God.
Roll for damage on it.
Zilvra might have considered falling in love with you there if you had missed. Not really, but...
He was.
What'd you roll?
I haven't. 5 force.
Okay.
And 10 psychic.
Okay. So with this blade, as it just cuts a path right through, it just disappears through the water, and you just see the zombie just slump down. It doesn't look as if it's been hit by anything, but it just crumples to the ground, destroyed.
His pride.
The zombies, so the ones that are 40 feet away, will shuffle closer. They are actually, because this is round 3, they're now 10 feet away, as their move has been reduced by a quarter due to the raging magic winds outside.
Yeah.
The zombies that were 80 feet away are now 50 feet away, and another 6 zombies appear.
God damn it, George.
It keeps rolling well when I am not an actual character. Okay, that's the 4th round down, and you guys just have zombies piling towards you. However, so far, you have kept them from doing more than 2 total attacks. And you've destroyed 15 of them. So, Lilia, it's your turn. The closest zombies are 10 feet away on the other side of the wall.
Okay, let's see. I can Eldritch Blast 2 of them.
Okay, make your attack rolls.
That's a crit again and a 25.
Okay, roll for damage. Remember, their armor class is only 8.
Okay.
So just don't do bad, pretty much.
For your attack bonuses, if you roll anything other than a 1, you've hit.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's see. So one of them gets 7, and then for the one that I rolled the crit on, that takes 20 points of damage.
Okay, so one of them is blasted apart, the other one loses an arm. Zilva, your turn.
Acid splash.
Okay.
That's all I can do.
One of them. What's the DC? You said 16?
16.
Darn it. Both of them fail.
Yes. I'm still useful, guys. It'll do 9 points of damage.
Okay. I was really hoping that you guys would burn some more spell slots, but oh well. This is actually working well. Chiba once again reloads those 2 shots.
And as I said, still dagger in the water.
Al is going to hold his action. Adria, your turn.
None of them are close enough, so
They're all
I am going to. Yeah, I'm going to use frostbite on one of the
I would say, why don't you
zombies
just hold
that's 10 feet away.
Why don't you just hold your action until they get closer?
Since they're about to move.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because they get con saves, and they're really good at con saves.
Yes, they are.
Like, the one thing you never try to challenge undead on are strength or con. Because they tend to win both of those.
So do you want to hold your action?
Yeah, I'll hold action until they get closer.
So you and Al are both holding your actions, and the zombies now move closer. So the ones that were 10 feet away all hit the wall of water and must make saving throws. 1 pass, 1 fail. Oh my god. 2 pass, 2 fail. 2 pass, 3 fail. The ones that pass got nat 20s. So, that's only
those nat 20s.
2 electric damage to 2 of them. So, yeah, those are going to stay there. And then one of them crit failed and is going to actually have to make a save. Fails. One of them crumples down dead as it hits the wall, but 4 more pass through. It's now time for Al and Adria can each make their moves. Al is going to attack. Both are hits. And
15, so it hits.
Yeah, Al destroys both of them.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, and you hit one of them, Adria?
Yeah.
Okay.
2d6 force. And
Hey, George, it's the 4th round, right?
Yes.
no,
Alright, sweet. I was remembering correctly.
15 psychic.
Okay, so you cut it, and you just cut this zombie in half, and it falls to the ground, but its arms still keep pulling it forward. So there are going to be 2 attacks, one on Al, that is going to miss, and one on you, Adria, that is going to hit. It's going to deal 7 points of damage to you, and then you need to roll 3d4 for the damage you deal to it.
3d4. 2. 6 damage.
Okay. So the zombie that was crawling on the ground hits you, and as it hits you, the magic of your armor kills it. Again. So this is the end of round 4, and
5th round. Come on, guys.
4 more oh no, you guys have survived through 5 rounds. 4 more zombies show up. So that was from 80 to 50. So there are 6 that are 20 feet away, 6 that are 50 feet away, and 4 that are 80 feet away, and 1 that's still inside of the barrier. Lilia, you're up.
How many rounds do we have?
You have 1 inside the barrier, 6 at 20 feet, 6 at 50 feet, 4 at 80 feet.
Kill the one inside, please.
Okay, so those both hit. There's a crit.
So, which ones are you aiming at?
I'm looking at the one and then one that's at 20 feet.
Okay.
So that's 19 for the one and 8 for the one at 20 feet.
Okay. So the one that's inside the wall, you've killed it.
Yeet.
Okay, Zilver.
Acid.
Okay, both of them pass.
God damn it.
Yeah. You shoot acid at the 2 zombies, and they both trip and fall over and kind of roll forward a little bit, and your acid just hits the ground.
God damn it. Okay, then, and I just continue with my holding.
Okay, Sheba is going to... He's just going to start firing again. That... Right. They only have 8 armor class. Yay!
Yeah, Sheba! Finally.
He hits with 1 shot. Ooh, for enough. But he downs one of them. The one that Lilia had just blasted.
Yeah.
Al's gonna continue holding his action because he figures he's better off in here.
Yeah, that's a really good...
Yeah.
Honestly, it's like, why would you leave the walls when we have such good walls?
Yes. Build the wall.
We will build a wall. It'll be the best wall. Nobody knows building walls better than Adria.
Adria, it is your turn. Make the wall. Make the wall.
Make the
water
wall.
Again. Our viewership has gone down from 2 people to 0 people.
No, we still have 2 because I'm the one of the people.
And I am the other.
So it can never go down to 0.
I feel we're gonna go down to 0 just because of...
Leave the stream.
Yeah, we just leave our own stream. So, Adria, your turn.
I want to hold my action again for a zombie coming into the wall or to the wall.
Okay, so 5 zombies get to the wall. They're gonna have to make saves. Fail, pass. Fail, pass. Fail. 3 fail, 2 pass. So, okay.
We're gonna build a wall, and the Abyss will pay for it.
Okay, so the zombies get in. You and Al both get to make your attacks.
How many of these zombies made it in?
5.
Jesus.
All 5, they made it in. They all took damage, but not enough.
Okay, hey, I'm happy with at least that. Like, I'm getting consistent damage off, and that's what I was hoping for.
Al is going to hit both for... Let's see, the first one.
Like, I knew it wouldn't be an impassable feat for them to get through, but I'm like, it'll add a really good holding and damage, consistent damaging, which is what I was hoping for.
Al downs 2 of them. I'm using just basic generalized stats for this, and basically like FemT numbers where it's like, rounding works.
Well, and I was super close. It's funny, when I leveled up last time, I was super close to picking up an AoE spell, pretty much. I was super close to picking up one second.
What'd you get, Adria? What'd you get for your attack?
14.
14, that'll hit. Roll for damage.
7 force. And 17 psychic. 17.
Yeah, you swing, and it just goes right through the skull of the zombie without damaging the skull.
Nice.
And
Brain
the
surgeon.
zombie just pitches forward onto the ground as your blade passes through the area of there.
People say brain surgery's hard.
The remaining 2 zombies, there are 5 of you. That's going to be 1 is attacking Lilia, 1's attacking Zilvra.
God damn it, they really hate me.
On Zilvra, that is going to hit with an 18. On Lilia,
damn it.
that is a 13. Lilia, what's your armor class?
16.
16. Okay, that is going to miss you. Oh, wow, you take 7 points of damage, Zilvra.
Ow.
Yeah,
Ow. Oh. That hurts. I am now in the 20s for damage.
Oof. Okay. Lilia,
Yikes.
it is your turn.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Yeah, the other zombies, those were 50. They moved to 20. The ones at 80 moved to 50. It is now round 6. Another 4 zombies show up.
All right, come on, quick. Room clear.
Also, because of the increasing chaotic winds of magic, their speed is reduced to half.
Oh, that's going to make it so nice.
So they only move at full speed 20 feet around.
Ah, see, it feels good, man.
I realized otherwise you guys were just going to be swamped.
Yeah, I mean, I do have a couple AoE spells I can pull out.
Lilia, it's your turn.
I just don't
Okay,
want
so
to.
my son attacking Zilver.
One
There are
attack me.
There are 2 inside of the area. There are 2 inside of the wall.
Okay. Come on. Well, I hit both of them.
The Abyss is
Okay.
not sending their best.
Roll for damage.
I'm thinking I'm making myself laugh harder than anybody else will laugh at my Trump jokes.
10 and an 8.
10 and an 8. Okay. Both of the zombies are still standing.
Damn it.
Zilvra, it's your turn.
Just you know by now what you need to do. Give me the
Yep.
saves.
You're on the ones inside.
Yes.
One of them passes.
Really?
Yes, got a 19.
Well, that is 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. Oh, so you hit one with acid, and it just seems to shrug off the wound, even though like half of the meat on it's
God
falling
damn
off.
it.
Shiba's gonna take a shot at each of them.
Shiva might actually be able to hit them consistently now.
Shiba crits one, killing it. Hits the other for only 6 points of damage, and it fails its save. So Shiba, with 2 loud cracks, destroys those 2.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good job, Shiva.
Okay. Al, now that his targets are gone, will just float there. Adria?
Target acquired.
I want to cast Healing Word on Zilva for 6 points.
Okay.
Yay. It's a word. Stop.
Yeah.
I feel like
God
that's just,
damn it.
that's just our meme with them. It's just
Stop!
always stop.
Stop.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I still hold an action after using a spell? Or do I need
Yes.
to? Okay.
Yes, you can still hold. So the other zombies, they were 20, 50, and 80 feet away. All move up 20 feet. So the ones that were 20 feet away all actually make it into the wall of water, but they're just in the wall of water. So fail.
Yes. That's a lot of damage.
Oof. They don't take that much damage.
Aw.
but they've all taken damage. So you've got 6 zombies right at the wall, 4 who are 30 feet away, and 4 who are 60 feet away, and another 6 appear.
Stop.
Okay, this is round 7.
We're
This
almost
is
there.
round 7.
We're
We're
almost there.
almost there. We can do this.
And Silver
Yes.
does have one thing she can use for some crowd control.
Lilia, it is your turn. Quick,
Okay.
try and seduce them.
I mean,
Okay,
they probably look pretty decent to her.
No, actually, yeah. You know what? Like, a lot of them, they're just choosing the right outfits to wear. You don't know what it is, but whatever they've got on, you want to find out where they got it so you can get it too.
I'd like to know that I hate
I'm
this.
so happy and I love
Oh.
this.
I hate this so fucking much.
I love this so fucking much.
Shut up.
This makes me so happy. Why do you think I'm the one who keeps bringing it up? Because it's really funny to me.
So what are you gonna do?
Schadenfreude. This is some Schadenfreude goal.
Oh, yes, it is. This is payback. No, this isn't Schadenfreude. This is payback for almost getting Silver Mert killed by... You left me alone with Al almost to represent me. And Adria to represent me.
So what are you doing, Lilia?
I tried.
You did that. You at least didn't get thrown out, which I'm proud of you.
Focus.
Lilia, what are you doing?
I'm just blasting two of them and I hit on both.
Okay, roll for damage.
8 and a 7.
Okay. So 2 of the 6 are now heavily damaged. Zilvra?
You know what to do.
Both fail. Roll for damage.
That is 11 points of damage.
Okay. On different ones or the same ones that she just blasted?
Same ones.
Okay.
So, easiest way, George, if she doesn't kill them, I'm going to target the same ones just so that we can get those 2 down.
Okay. Both of them collapse
Yes.
under the acid deluge. Sheba, because they're technically in the wall, partially in, partially out, he is no longer suffering.
DA'd.
He's not shooting through. He's shooting in. But he's shooting on his side. That is a hit and a hit. Okay. He does not down either of them, but he does severely damage them. Al's gonna move forward and Al's gonna move forward and attack now that there are actually some inside that he can hit. 2 hits. I'm gonna actually just make them go for the saves. He deals enough damage. Both fail.
Yes.
He chops down 2 more.
How many are left inside?
There are 2 left inside, the 2 that Sheba attacked, and they are both heavily
All right,
damaged.
come on, Adria. You have 2 weapons. 2-weapon attack them.
Yes.
Finish them.
Oh yeah, Al has handed back your sickle, by the way, so you do have both weapons.
You are no longer on timeout with this weapon.
Finally!
No, he handed that back before this. Like, right after the combat with the Minotaurs.
Oh, okay. Then I would try to attack them. There's 2 of
Okay.
them.
Yep, you can attack 1 with each weapon.
Yeah.
Come on, Adria. Silver believes in you.
18 and a 9.
Yes.
18 and 9 to hit, both hit.
Okay. 2d4.
Silver's proud.
6 force damage. 2d8.
That one's dead.
12 psychic damage.
Oh, that one's definitely dead. And for the other one with your sickle,
Oh, that's so nice.
Don't get too excited over there.
Come on, mouse.
I mean, Adri's building walls. She's kicking out the people getting through the wall. How could I not be happy?
Orokus is not sending his best to us. He's only sending
The murderers.
His murderers. And it works because he's part of the abyss, so he's got all the evil souls.
Oh my gosh.
I guess maybe he might be sending his best, but his best are the worst. I mean, I'm glad he's not sending his best, because his best are probably a lot more terrifying than this.
Yes.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
those minotaurs.
6 with the sickle.
Okay. Actually, that is enough. It survives, though.
God damn it.
The zombie's turn. It's going to attack you, Adria. It misses
Oh, thank
barely.
God.
The other zombies, the ones that were 30 feet away, are now 10 feet away. The ones 50 feet are 30 feet. And the ones that were 80 feet are 60 feet. And another 2 zombies show up.
What round is it?
You have just completed the 8th round. Lilia, there is 1 zombie inside the wall still.
Finish him.
And there are 4 that are 10 feet away.
Finish him.
Finish him. Yeah, I hit both of them.
Which ones are you shooting?
I'm hitting the one that's inside the wall and one over for one that's cutting.
Okay. Roll for damage.
10 points on the one inside the wall and 6 points on the one I hit, but still
Okay. The one inside the wall, you hit it with this beam of force, taking out a huge chunk from its chest, but it is still standing.
Jesus
Are
Christ.
you fucking kidding me?
This one is having really good luck with its constitution save. Zilvra, your turn.
Silver will pull her dagger out of the water and stab this guy.
Okay, make an attack roll. You have advantage.
Oh, perfect. And it means it also gets sneak attacked. That is a 19, so that, and
It
that.
doesn't matter. That's a hit on
Alright.
the die.
Alright. So, do you want me to roll for damage, or?
Yes, roll for damage. Because you could get minimum.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 points of damage.
15.
1, 5.
Wait. 15. You stab it. Electricity courses
Is it still alive?
still up.
Zilvra will draw out her second dagger and stab it. The perks of having 2.
Make your attack.
Is it with advantage as well?
Yes.
Alright, that is
It's so resilient.
15, 16, 17, 18,
That hits.
20.
It's got an armor class of 8.
That
This
is
is just a regular zombie that's just pony.
that is another 4 points of damage to it. And then Zilver will stick her electric dagger back in the wall.
It's still standing.
How?
You're just stabbing this
How
thing.
is this thing alive?
Because if it reduces it to 0, it must make a Constitution saving throw with a DC of 5 plus the damage taken, which meant that was a 20. It got a 22 on its save for the
What?
first.
Oh, this is bull!
Unless the damage is radiant or a critical hit, which will kill it and doesn't give it the save. On a success, it drops to only 1 hit point instead. So you
Jesus
guys are
Christ.
just stabbing the ever-living hell out of it, and no one's going for the brain, apparently.
Apparently. Come on, Sheba.
Sheba gets a crit and
Thank
blows it
fuck.
apart.
Thank God!
Yes!
Sheba,
Shiva just sees you guys doing this, walks up, puts the rifle to its head, and fires.
He just coup de grace it.
And he's just gonna spend the rest of his time reloading. Al is dying in a fit of laughter. He's leaning to the side, like just hand swatting what would normally be his chest, laughing.
Ow!
Adria, it's your turn.
Frostbite.
There's none at the wall, correct?
Correct. The closest ones are 10 feet away.
Ow.
And that's why I chose zombies.
Run! We can do this, you guys.
Now there's going to be something that he is going to throw at us that is just going to wreck us. And I know this because he had... Cat, if I'm saying this, he already has thought of it. So...
Well, let's hurry up and get to it. So, what are you doing, Adria?
I'm gonna hold my action.
Okay. The zombies are shuffling. The ones that were 10 feet... Wait.
There's no...
No, they were 30 feet away. They're now 10 feet away. The ones that were 50 feet away are 30 feet away. And the ones that were 60 feet away are now 40 feet away. And the ones that were 80 feet away are now 60 feet away. And 4 more zombies show up. Okay, it is the 9th round is done. Their speed is cut to 1/4.
Okay.
Wow.
You can all feel the high amounts of energy just pulsing. Lilia, your turn.
We're making it.
How many zombies?
There are 4 zombies. There are 4 zombies 10 feet away. Those are the closest, and they're all moving at 10 feet per round.
I'll just blast 2 of them.
Okay. I mean, you guys could all literally just hold.
Oh, I can do that then.
Just attack.
I'll hold my action.
Yeah, if you all literally just hold your action, the round will end. The zombies will just get to the wall, won't be able to attack, and then the magic will rip them apart.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's just do that.
Okay. The round ends, and they're all of the remaining zombies are ripped apart.
Yeah.
We're going to keep this initiative. And I am going to, that's a 14, that's a 17. Okay. What are you, you're, okay. That's what you are.
I'm ready for the
Okay.
demons.
So, the magic starts swirling around heavily. Adria, do you wish to keep up the wall of water?
Yes, because
Make me a concentration check with a DC of 15.
okay.
And I'm assuming we probably move in right up to them.
Yeah, they actually ask you to move closer.
Yeah. Uncomfortably close, one
Yeah.
might say. Actually, and if she keeps it up, Zilvra will more or less, like, would it be easy for me to just kind of bury the dagger in the water? Like bury it into the ground more or less so it's fastened in there, but that it's in touching the water. All right, I'll do that then.
Okay. What was your save?
14, I just missed.
So,
Don't you have Bardic
as the
Inspiration?
magic...
With Bardic
Yes, you
Inspiration?
do have Bardic Inspiration.
Is that still... I don't know
Yes.
how long that's...
Yeah, the Bardic Inspiration is still there.
So 23 then, so it stays up.
Okay. So it stays up, and as you guys pull back, you see that the magic swirling in the area has actually created a visual effect. You can no longer see anything outside of 60 feet away from the portal, and the portal itself is part of the wall. That's how close basically they were to it. And as they're chanting, I want everyone to make a perception check.
Hey, that's a decent one. 16.
20.
Okay.
29.
Okay. All of you notice two figures stepping out of the portal.
Oh, that's not good.
Yes. One of them is a very gaunt-looking human wizard covered in tattoos and amulets and trinkets, whereas the other one is a drow, an older female drow.
I'm assuming I'm not going to have to ask if I recognize who this is.
No, you do not need to.
No!
You look in and you see the face of Shirane Alanvier, your mother, looking at you.
Through the water.
Oh my
Ah.
Well, no, at this point, she's inside of it. The way it is that the portal is right here, and then the wall of water is like this.
Oh, okay, so she's inside. That is
Yes,
not...
so she's inside with this wizard, and they both just... The wizard seems to be looking around and is sort of surprised to see what's happening around him, whereas the drow matron looks and goes, "So this is what you look like now." And I thought you...
Sorry, what was that? You thought she'd look what?
And I didn't think your looks could get any worse.
Oh,
Oh, hell
The human wizard
I
starts
just grabbed
hacking.
onto the bird.
The human wizard starts hacking and coughing, looks at the mages who are trying to close it down, gives a chuckle, and says a few words, holding up what looks like this giant gemstone.
You better have counter.
However, he says something in Undercommon, and Zilva, you know it's... Zilva, you're actually going to have to make a perception check to hear this.
Where's my die? My last perception check doesn't matter with this one?
No, that was just to notice them walking through.
19.
19. So you hear him say something in Undercommon, akin to, "I just need a few moments."
That doesn't sound good. And also, how far away is she from Zilvra?
You guys were...
Oh.
She's about 12.
12 feet?
12 feet.
All right. Silver will grab her dagger and charge at her mother.
Oh my god.
Okay, let me pull up her stats.
Silver.
I'm just going to tell you right now that you've already committed to doing this, that was kind of foolish as... Does anyone want to give a guess at what challenge rating her mother is?
My assumption is she's probably a CR 15.
So close. You're off by a third of that.
5?
She's off by 5, yes.
AKA she's 20.
Yes.
Because she's not CR 10. Because I know... So...
Shit.
Oh no. So, George,
Shit.
I kind of knew something was one, I will say call you out on this because you did say her level was a lot lower. Granted, it has been a few years since a year or so since Silver's seen her.
Yes, her level was going to be a lot lower, but I've decided I really wanted to kick it up for what was actually going to happen and the path I had for all this.
I mean, you knew that the moment Silver sees her, I've told you, I've made it clear what she wants to do.
Okay. As you charge forward, she's going to look at you and say, "Stop." Make a, I think that's a... Hold on. I just need to check what saving throw this is.
It doesn't matter what her saving throw is. It's a fucking 20.
You rolled a 20?
Through the power of pissed off.
Power of fuck you.
Okay. You charge forward to attack her. Make your attack roll. Her spell save DC is a 20, by the way.
Natural 20. So I assume no matter
Natural
what.
20 to...
No, not what. Sorry, what?
Save.
Save. Do I get advantage on this or no?
No, you don't get advantage on this attack.
All right. That is a 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
25 to hit. That is going to hit.
Good.
I would hope so.
Yeah, so would I. I'd be really, really pissed off if that didn't. Because I had to fight with the power of anime to get through there. All right.
Oh my god.
Silver is...
Oh my god.
Silver is... Ooh, that's 12, 18, 20, 23 points of damage.
Okay.
And then, bonus action, flick out her other dagger and stab her again.
Okay.
She learned well from her mom. And that one is a 20.
Okay.
So that's 4 damage plus 6 points of damage for that one.
Okay. Remember, you don't add
Yeah.
your...
Well, I did the crit.
Yeah, so 4. Oh, 6 total.
6 total damage, yes.
Okay. Okay. As you do that, she is going to attack you with the rod in her hand.
Oh.
This is gonna hurt.
Well, that's a fail, and her second attack... Like, her first one, she's actually surprised you hit her. So her first attack misses. Her second attack hits you. You're going to take 8 bludgeoning damage. Oh, wow.
How much poison damage do I take?
Oh god.
You only take 5 points of psychic damage. In addition, also you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
5 points of post-traumatic mom damage. That'll be...
She bitch slaps you with her
pretty
staff.
much. That's a 14. Does that pass, or can I use...
No.
Can I hold on. I was gonna say, because I can use Bardic Inspiration, correct? If I know I failed it, or...
You still have your Bardic Inspiration?
Yes, I believe so. She gave it to me before Adria, or after Adria.
Okay.
Yes. What is the die
can...
for that? Because I've not had Bardic Inspiration from you at all. Cat?
D8. I think she's still a D8 right now.
Cat, D8?
D8?
For your, what's your Bardic Inspiration die?
My Bardic Inspiration die is... yeah, a D8.
Okay.
All right. So what was my total again? What was it again?
14.
14. All right. That is an 18.
Okay.
Is that a save? Is that a save?
No.
I'm going to then blow my Blessed by the Gods.
Okay.
Sorry, I am not getting put down by my mom on the first turn. That is a 8 at plus 8 to add in that.
So that's a 26?
Yes.
Okay, that does pass.
I was gonna say, if that doesn't pass, I'm like, okay.
She basically backhands you with the staff and says, "Sit down."
Zilvra smirks at her and says, "Put me down."
God! No!
Okay. We're gonna go, Lilia. What are you gonna do for your action?
You guys are coming down with me. I love you guys are like wee woo and whelp GG in the chat.
Oh, God.
She flame strikes at 9th level.
Pretty much is what I'm expecting at this point.
I am going to. So, there's her mom, but there's also the wizard.
Yes, there's her mom and the wizard.
And he said,
Silva, but you have told us that he said, just give me a
no,
moment.
she wouldn't have. She's
No.
rushing him. Sorry.
Yeah. So
I
all
would-
you see is the wizard say something, and nothing seems to happen as he holds out his medallion.
I don't trust that shit for a minute.
Probably for the best.
How
Unfortunately,
far away is he?
He's within 10 feet of you. You guys are all basically within a 10-foot diameter circle.
Hey, Silva, how much HP do you have?
22 HP.
I'm a class Thunderwave.
Oh God.
So you're going to cast Thunder
Do
Wave.
not. No. Cat, I just want to point out, if any one of us fails, we die. Because we get knocked back, we get hit into that, the magic. I hope you remember. Plus all the wizards in here as well.
Yeah, there are also 3 wizards who are kneeling right in
Right.
front of you guys. Who are
How far
currently
away are
chanting.
they?
They're right in front of you. You're literally toe to the toe of one of them.
Okay,
Yeah. You have
Cat.
no room to move.
Cat. Heat metal. He's holding a
Cat.
medallion, correct?
yes.
Heat metal.
Heat metal. Okay, I'm a heat metal thing. At 3rd level.
No.
Fuck you. So that was
Con save.
it's a con save.
And it does 2d8 fire damage. Without a save. I would say to do her mom's thing, but I
Okay.
don't want you to. I would much rather you take the person who has who is gonna really mess up the group.
14. That's 14 points of fire damage. And I can use.
Okay.
Let's see. And he has to. Wait, no, I'm sorry.
He drops it.
That's at 14. I forgot to roll another d8.
Oh yeah, because it's probably higher than that.
Because she's
Yeah.
casting at 3rd level.
Yeah.
Yes, it's 3d8. So that is.
And
Let's see. So that's 21 points of fire damage.
Okay, so he drops it, and it interrupts his spell.
yes. Good job, Cat.
Thank you.
I'm very glad about my suggestion of heat metal though,
I am too.
because I'm sure something really bad was gonna happen.
Sheba really isn't sure what's going on, but he knows that they stepped through the portal. So all he's going to do
Also,
is he's going
Silver is
to.
attacking her, and we've just started attacking him.
That's a miss on her, and
God
he
damn
then
it.
crits your mother
Yes, shoot the bitch.
for 21 points of damage.
Yes.
Just so you know, she's still over 200 health.
Oh, I know, but
Now, the wizard, whose spell you interrupted, Magic starts flowing heavily from him. 6330.
Oh, some wild magic shit going on here.
Yep.
On him?
6330. Okay. So target thinks he will die with the next wild surge he witnesses, and that is him as he was casting a spell on himself.
Yes.
His body erupts. All of the flesh flying off of it.
Oh.
What's left is his skeleton. However, with the wild magic coursing everywhere, and the fact that you made him drop what he was holding and you interrupted his spell has gone awry.
Good.
Now, as he stands up, you see his limbs elongate, his hands grow into talons, and what you see in front of you is this.
Oh, wait.
The fuck is that?
It's what we call a failed lich.
Oh,
A
no.
bone claw.
Yep.
He was attempting to perform the final act of turning himself into a lich. You interrupted that, turning him into a bone claw.
I guess I never saw Todd Boyfriend Betty as a kiss, yeah.
Your mother sees him turn into that, and with a wicked grin goes, "Destroy them all." She will use her action to disengage and steps back through the portal. And that is where we will end for tonight. With you guys about to face off against this bone claw.
Against a failed lich.
Yes.
I am glad it is a failed lich, because a lich would have really fucked us up.
True. A lich is challenge rating 18. This is a challenge rating 12.
Exactly. All right. And so, actually, before the end of the stream, Kat, for your art, give credit to it, because...
Oh, yeah, from my art, really good looking one was made by I'm just gonna set it on Twitter, go check it out, television share, from the not so good one, I made that because I'm trash.
It's really good. The one with them as a trio, by the way, because they both look awesome.
Yes, the trio one, that is, for those who haven't been watching or don't know, the tiefling is Norris LaCroix, the guard captain of Ollie, and the tiny abomination that he's holding is the wonderful baby Ianthe, who is part tiefling, part human, part elf, and part really fucked up magic.
All 100% pain in the ass.
Yes,
But how is it more so adorable, you mean?
I don't
Yeah.
know, but with your standards being changed, she might not be as adorable now.
Oh, well, I'm not on camera. You guys can't see the look on my face.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy. But thanks for everyone for watching, and hey, at least Silver wasn't killed by her mom yet.
Nope, not yet. But how will this group survive next week? This is one of the few times where they may truly not survive.
Don't
Thank
worry,
you.
I have Res.
Until next week.
Bye.
Bye.